What's up, Marco? What's up, Lee? I have uh I have screwed the pooch, guys. Um I got here to the shop and realized I don't have my shop key. And so now I've got to drive to Meatheads to get it. So we got to go on about a 10-minute road trip. I was gonna wait to go live till I got the key when I got back, but several people had already texted me. So I just went ahead and started it. We're just going to drive over here to Meathead's house and get the key. Of course, I called him. He's mad as hell at me because I forgot. He told me where he put it. So there's that. So y'all get to go on a little road trip. It won't take me long though. It's not very far. Because he don't live where the shop's at yet. He's about to, but not yet. And I don't know. I also realized when I got here that I got a new phone, and I lost a bunch of my numbers. It's been a mess, but I also realized that I do not have the Wi-Fi password for the shop. So I don't know if this is going to be I'll do it, Marco, as soon as I stop. You're right. I don't know how good a service I'm going to have, or if this is going to work out, but we're going to give it a shot. Let me stop this stop sign, put my seatbelt on. I have gotten tone deaf to that seatbelt dinger. I'm not opposed to wearing seatbelts. I just got out of the habit, and it's been hard to get back in the habit. And that dinger just don't, man, there are two 68 Camaro convertibles in front of me at the red light. I don't know if y'all. I guess y'all saw that. I don't know. That's odd that two of them would be right here together. They must have had some kind of car show. So y'all just hang in there with me, man. I'm gonna go get this key. We'll get to the shop, get some stuff done. I hope. I hope the rest of the night is not as uncoordinated as this part has been. I do know previously at Meathead's house, I've had terrible service. I don't know what it is about that area, but if that happens and I lose service, I will go live again as soon as I get back where I do have service. So sorry about all that. Anyway, we almost there. Oh, excuse me. Of course, I can't read the chat because I'm driving. That's just seen Marco. I don't know why that's so funny to me. And I don't know if Brian F is in here, but we were on OCD for EDC, or I was watching it in the chat, and I mentioned some of you guys know about this rabbit in my yard. Y'all don't know the whole story. It is a pet rabbit, and we have caught this rabbit 3 times and returned it to its owner, and they put forth no effort to like get the rabbit back. They're just, anyway, I'm done giving them this rabbit back. That's the short of that. But it's a pain in my ass because the rabbit is super cute and I don't want anything to happen to it, and my pit bull will kill it first chance she gets. So I've been trying really hard to save this rabbit's life and keep my dog from killing it. And I think I'm making the right turn. I hadn't been here in a while. Anyway, but we were talking about it on Ready for EDC, and Brian F mentioned that his kids had a rabbit and was talking about that one night it just let out this blood-curdling scream, had a heart attack and fell over right in front of his kids. I literally spit sweet tea across the room. I laughed so and instantly felt horrible about myself because that's a shitty experience for his kids to have that kind of trauma. But just when I read it, man, it was I died laughing. But I'm not that kind of person. If I was, I wouldn't be standing in my front yard keeping the rabbit shoot across the street while my wife lets the dog out in the backyard, which is fenced in. But we recently learned that that fence doesn't matter. She's never tried to get out. But a little over a week ago, while we were dealing with this rabbit situation, we let her out in the backyard, and she lowered her head, took off running, and just ran right through the chain link fence. She hit it so hard that she pretty much just slid under it. And as soon as she went under it, she instantly killed a possum. I thought it was the rabbit. So I was, it was pretty traumatic for me. I was pretty shook up till I realized it was a possum. But, so yeah, the rabbit is not safe, even with the dog in the backyard. Speaking of dogs, I'm hoping these big-ass dogs and meatheads remember who I am, because they don't sound happy. So if I get attacked, somebody call 911. What up, pooches? What y'all doing? What are you doing? You can sniff, just no biting. Anyway, so we're at Meathead's house. It's supposed to, there it is. Gotta have that. There's the big poodle, the big fat ass labs. I can tell you right now, many a beer has been drinking, or has been drunk out here. Lots of barbecue and lots of beer drinking. It does look like an episode of Cops. Shaky camera. My bad. Bye, puppies. All right. Put the seatbelt back on before Marco gets on to me again. So far, the service seems to be holding up good. Is the picture quality any good? Oh, it looks very dark in here. I've got an interior light on, but it don't look great on my end. But see if I can back out of here. I can't see shit, especially with this interior light on. But I was curious to see if the camera quality was going to be any better with my fancy new phone. No, it's not an iPhone, before y'all ask. I don't do that. Well, it looks really grainy from what I can see. But maybe that's just because it's in the dark. We'll know here in about 5 minutes if this is going to work. But this shit never happened again, because the whole purpose to this was he got new keys made, and he told me he put my key under that speaker on his back porch, and I forgot. So now I have my own keys, so I don't have to worry about where he's hiding it. We've just had a few too many people in and out of the shop, I guess. Somebody left the key in the door. Like, left the door unlocked and the key sticking in it. So I know for a fact this time that wasn't me, because I remembered when I locked it and I went to hide it, I dropped it and was super amazed that my old uncoordinated ass caught the key. So I know it wasn't me. Oh. And I don't blame him for being a little paranoid about it, man. There's a lot of money worth of tools and stuff inside that place. So we're now back on famous Megan Boulevard, or Highway 431, whichever one you want to call it. Marco, they know where the key was. It's not there now. It's now on my keychain, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I think Meathead's at a ball game, because I called him and he wouldn't answer. Then I realized that I no longer have his wife's phone number or his daughter's phone number in my phone. For some reason, when they transferred everything over, I lost a bunch. Like any number I've added in the past year is not there anymore. So I got to get all that straightened out. But so anyway, I had to call his wife on Facebook to find out where the key was. And meathead being meathead, he couldn't just say, oh, I told you it's under the speaker at my house. There had to be this whole long rant about, you dumb motherfucker, I told you where I was going to put the key, blah, blah. That's just meathead. So he may not be with us tonight. It sounded like they were in a gymnasium to me. I just heard Trump is not, man. I have no idea. People die, though. That happens. I can tell you how much I'm worried about it, though. He's not in Glencoe, Alabama, and he's not in this car, so I can't physically reach him. Right here, that's where my worries end. My worries all stop right there at the end of my reach. For those of you new here, I typically don't go live in my car. Well, it's not my car, it's my wife's car. I typically go live from the shop, and we're almost back to the shop now, so. This is almost as dumb as when I took it up to the attic. There's no electricity in there, so y'all can't see shit. I am getting a little scatterbrained in my old age, though, guys. No doubt about it. Like, I stood there at the shop for a good 3 or 4 minutes trying to remember where he told me that key was. And I mean, I drew a total blank. I didn't have a clue. So, I don't know if that's part of old age or if I'm getting the dementia in my 50s. I don't know. But I do have a hard time remembering shit. I can remember everything from 30 years ago. But I can't remember nothing over the last few days to save my life. All right, we back, guys. So I'm back in the saddle again. I'm back. Let me get out of this lesbian Mobile Subaru. I complain about it, but man, this is a good running little old car. A lot more convenient to drive around than my 4-door, 4-wheel drive truck, but it sure do look gay. All right. Let's see if my new key works. That would be funny if I went through all this and found out that this copy doesn't work. That'd be hilarious. Oh, it works. Oh, it's dark. Yeah, the picture looks a lot better now that I'm out of the dark. But as you guys know, if this is going to be a from the shop live stream, once again, you are going to kind of be responsible for entertaining each other with the chat. I won't be able to interact a whole lot, so I might take a minute just to see if anybody has said anything groundbreaking. Damn it, these lights aren't working again. I don't know what's up with that. I'll tell Meathead they don't work. He'll come in here, turn them on, they fucking come on and work. Never fails. So let's see. I Hulk smash some trolls. I know, Terry. But I know it's an issue, especially when you go live vertical. You're going to have those. I actually have two other mods. Patina Turner's a mod, and Patina Turner hasn't been, I don't think he's been in my live stream ever since Donnie Bless, for no good reason, offended the shit out of him. So I don't blame him. He's probably got better things to do than have somebody badmouth him that don't even know him. What's up, Bugsy? I do, Bugsy. I'm not going to tell you about it. But I do have a plan. I don't know, this camera, it looks pretty clear, but the lighting seems different. Like, good. Yeah, Bugsy, I got some pretty exciting stuff coming up for handles. Something I've never done before. Might work on some of that tonight, but I kind of want it to be a surprise, not just for you, but for everybody. What's this? Thank you, Bugsy. I appreciate it. Bugsy's one of the most positive human beings I've ever met. He's a great dude. Oh, that wasn't Bugsy. That was Terry. Thanks, Terry. Oh, you sneaky son of a bitch. I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot of, like, you know, groundbreaking things you can do with handles, but like I said, I don't know if I'm going to show it. I'm always worried doing something on camera the first time because I know I'm going to fuck some up before I get it right. But I'll show you what I've got over here. So I've got some really nice walnut. And my plan is I want to do, I'll just go ahead and tell you, like Cheeto Bandito's fret. This is not his fret. This is a fret, but it's not his. We're doing segmented scales. So like it'll be walnut on bottom, walnut on top with this very same blue in the middle. So I'm going to start doing some segmented scales. And I guess I've already blown the secret, or surprise. But yeah, that's what that's my plan, Bugsy, is to do segmented scales on your knife. You said maker's choice, and I know you're not in a huge hurry, so I might try to do a set of them tonight. I just I'm a little nervous about fucking them up on camera, but I know that's going to happen. Anytime you do something new, there's a high chance, a high probability of you not getting it right the first time. But I am, like everything else, you know, we all get into, I have spent many, many hours researching it, you know, the best ways to do it, and kind of making sure I've got the equipment to do it. And I just said that, and the fucking saw I was planning on using, oh no, it's still over there, never mind. He's just moved it. So, just filling my water bucket back up before I get into any grinding. I don't know if you were still here, Bugsy. I got your kitchen knife ground. I don't have handles on it just yet, but it is ground. It's a little splotchy looking right now. I mean, it's done, but I'm gonna clean it up some. You see that scratch right there? I was gonna go to a higher grit on it, but I don't know how that happened. I guess like just a piece of ceramic dug in right there. But that's why I say I got to refinish it, because I'm not happy with that. Not happy with that little ditch. Kyle, if you keep kicking people, there ain't gonna be nobody left. I can only imagine what they were saying though. So I had to go get me a new bottle of CA glue. don't have a whole lot of experience with CA glue. Kyle informed me I should have gotten the activator, but I don't know that I need it to go any faster. Man, this thing comes with all those tips. I guess if you clog one, that's nice of them to give you extra. I was literally complaining that I couldn't find my CA glue that I just bought. Complained to my daughter about it. To ask her if, maybe she'd seen it laying around. And I walked back to my bedroom, and there it was, laying right beside the TV that I spent hours staring at. But I know Terry's here. I don't know if Yako's here. I'm unboxing something here. Make sure this is yeah. I'm not going to show addresses, I'm sorry. This box came from Mad Yoko. And this is his first ever attempt at making his own knife. And I wanted to show it on here because this is kind of something I want to get at. Jesus Christ. He wrapped this thing up like it's made out of glass. But that's probably way better than what I do. So, if it had been me, the knife would have been bouncing around in the box. If you don't believe me, ask. God almighty, look at it. More, and then there's bubble wrap. Anyway, this is Mad Yoko's rendition of his knife that I previously made. And this is why I want to show it to you, or why I wanted to show it. Where'd it go? There it is. I only wanted to show this because, first of all, I will say for his first knife, I don't know what all he used to do this, but I mean, he did a very good job for his first one. He even did a swedge up here. Proud of him for that. Terry, if he's not here, let him know I'm on here talking about it. But Tyler sent me a picture of the knife. I can never remember what he named this knife. And from the picture, I made him one. This one. You see how thin this is. I want it to be really thin and slicey. But this one's kind of ruined. So I set it aside and made him another one, almost identical to this. But what I'm getting at is, when you send somebody a picture, like over the internet, I want you to look at the difference in these. This is what he wanted. And this is what I ended up making. I felt like I made pretty much exactly what he asked for, but I did not. Because the thing you don't realize is when you take a picture, if that camera is at all off, if the angle's just a little bit off, it changes all these dimensions, especially out here at the tip. This knife looks a lot like a Padre, and this knife doesn't. But yeah, so Tyler wants to start making knives. I'll tell you right now, if he doesn't run the bevels when he goes to grind them, I'm not trying to jinx him, but if he doesn't, he will make a much nicer knife than my first one. And that's mostly because so many people in this in the knife making community are willing to help and help you not have to make all those mistakes. So this is just in 1095, so I'm going to heat treat this for him. That's why it's here. I offered to grind these bevels, whatever he wanted to do, but I think he wants to do that himself. I will admit that all this feels pretty damn good. I am going to advise him to come up about a 1/4 of an inch, do a sharpening choil, because I think if you sharpen this all the way back to here, that is going to fuck you up. No doubt about it. So I'd highly recommend that, he lose 3/8 of an inch of blade to leave himself a little ricasso area and put a sharpening tool in it. But you guys can go back and look. He's posted many pictures of the one I made him. And I felt a little bad because when he cut this out and showed it to me, I was like, did you change it? Is that what you wanted me to make? And he was like, yeah, this is what I wanted you to make. And I had to apologize. I was like, well, man, I'm sorry it didn't. Now, he did want this hole, but once we figured out how hard this is to do by hand, if he wants to do this repeatedly, a round hole's a much better idea. But I apologize because I didn't make what he asked for or what he had in mind. I made what I thought he asked for. But this is a much better looking knife. So there he is. Yeah. So this is going to make a much better Vigilante in my opinion. Todd, I don't know if you heard me, but I would seriously recommend coming up at least 3/8 of an inch, putting a sharpening tool. I wouldn't grind this all the way back to here because as you can see, that if that was sharp, I'd probably fucking gash myself open with it. But he even did something, guys, that I've not had, I attempted to do. And I think I just bought the wrong file, but his spine jimping is not bad at all. Not bad at all for a first try. So hats off to Matt Joko. And that, yeah, man, that swedge's pretty nice, dude. You did a pretty good job there. So anyway, not heat treating that tonight. I've got several carbon steel knives to heat treat. I've got Yakos, and then I've got several of my Heathens in Pro Cut. I did pre-grind these. I didn't grind them all the way, as you can see. But that is something I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start practicing with some pre-grinding. If I don't have any warpage issues, that will save me a lot of time and a lot of money in belts. So I'm hoping that that works out. But yeah, what else we get in this box? We got some badass stickers. Look there, he's already had check this out. He's already had a sticker made of his knife. That's pretty cool. I'll give Tyler one thing. He ain't scared. He, the fact that he's had stickers made and named it and promoted it, and there's only 2 in existence that aren't even exactly what he wanted. That's pretty bold, but good for him. Confidence means a lot, man. I remember Walter Sorrells talking about that. I think the guy at Simple Little Life talked about it too. I think I heard both of them talking about the fact that the number one thing you need when you step up to the grinder is confidence. You don't want to be nervous and scared and shaky about what you're doing. Just do it. You're going to run some shit every now and then. It'd be heartbreaking if Tyler runs this one, but I don't think he will. I think if, I think if he listens to the right advice, and I think he'll be just fine. That's going to be a cool ass knife, man. I'm thinking about finishing this one. If you guys can see all these little dings right here, that's from the carbide hammer, because I ground this thing so thin that it warped. I've got it back straight, but it this was another knife that slung off the grinder and broke, and I actually shortened it some, but it looks fine. I may go ahead and finish this up anyway one day when I got time and just send it to Tyler. But yeah, this was just the prototype, and I will say that not the refined version, but his original version is better. This is better. I like it a lot. So I'm going to do some grinding for a few minutes. I got a few things to do. I've gotten a little behind. I haven't worked much recently because I'm almost out of belts, and I didn't want that stress, and I've got belts coming. But I'm gonna see if I've got enough belt life here in some of these used belts. I know I can get a kitchen knife done. I don't think I want to try to do a thug because these are a lot of work, man. It's 65 HRC crew wear, just fucking eats a belt up. And I'm starting with a U belt already. It'd probably take me 2 hours to grind the bevels on this. So I think I'm going to skip the thug for tonight. My new belt should be here Monday or Tuesday. And of course I've got, that procedure at the hospital on Wednesday. So yeah, hopefully everything comes out with that all right. I can get back to the shop and get to work. If not, then y'all gonna have to get with Meathead and see if you can talk him into finishing these knives. Is it? Put it on this marble. The reason I do that is I put it on the marble, tap it to see if it rocks. If it rocks, I know it's worked. This one did not work, so that's awesome. What's up, Nick? Yeah, you're probably right, Kathleen. I didn't even think about that. So hopefully it'll be, hopefully they'll be here waiting on me when I get. So I go Wednesday for the heart cath, and I'm 99% sure they're going to put a stent in. So if they put the stent in, I won't be able to come home that day. Probably be Thursday. So hopefully everything goes good. I can get home Thursday. My belts will be on the porch waiting on me. But I'm going to get everything set up, and we're going to grind out another kitchen knife. In all honesty, this one may not actually be yours, Bugsy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. Can y'all see that mark right there? Anyway, I've got to make my wife one anyway, so that might be hers. It looks like, yeah, there they are. I don't typically do scale work on camera. I don't know why, but I'm just always afraid I'm going to mess something up if I do it on camera. I know that doesn't make any sense, but I just don't typically do scale work on camera. But maybe I will when I get this done tonight. Like I said, I'm not embarrassed to mess one up because I know I'm going to mess one up at some point. Let me show y'all another failed knife I cut out. I wanted to cut out just a basic little burden trout for myself. So I went just as basic as I possibly could. And damn if that don't look like a plastic kitchen knife. Like those you get in a little plastic bag with your meal. Or like a really cheap steak knife. I don't know. I think where I went wrong, I think it would look a lot better if it had less belly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is not heat treated or anything yet. And it was some pro cut I had left over. So what I'm thinking about doing, that's not exact, but kind of more like a bullnose with not as much sweep in the tip. That almost looks Tonto-ish though. That's not right. Yeah, something. I don't know, man. I just not happy with it. So anyway, we'll get to grinding, see how that goes. And if it goes good, we may get into some scale work. Let me get y'all up a little closer. Whoa, almost dropped it. I need some new gloves. I guess I'm going to have to go buy some gloves. See where my finger keeps bumping the grinder. What? No power. What the heck? Maybe this night's just not destined to happen. I don't know. I got no power over here. Now they're going to cut the power. That'd be my luck. I'll get home Thursday. My belts will be there. Then I'll find out that's the day they come pull the meter to put the new breaker box in. So then it'll probably be next week before I can get to work. That's going to scare. That breaker was off. At least it's not hot. We ain't got to worry about running the fan. Let's see if that fixed it. I am going to open the door though before I get started. Just to keep it from getting warm before it tries to. Sorry if that's loud, y'all. Yeah, it always makes me curious though when I see that the Tiles had to remove people's messages. I do kind of get curious as to what they said, because I don't ever see it. And Tile knows how lenient I am, so it has to be something nasty, I'm assuming. Or it could just be something Kyle disagrees with. Tell you one thing, it's really nice when you go from grinding really hard screw wear back to Nitro V. And these Nitro V knives, guys, they all post in the high 63s. Not that much HRC difference, but that screw wear has so much more carbon in it. That carbon eats that belt up. It is. Yours is over on that shell saw cap. I haven't forgot you. pretty. Maybe this night's gonna go good after all. The jig should already be set up right, but I'm gonna check my thickness just to make sure. Just as sure as I say that, it was not. We were already at center line. Those of you who've been around a while know what I'm doing there. I put those Sharpie lines on it so I can make a pass across the grinder and see exactly where I'm removing metal. Because I want to back off the edge because I'm already at center line, but I need the bevel to climb. See how you can still see, just barely see those Sharpie marks? Doing most of its removal right here. That's what I want. We're almost done with this side. as you can see, even though I backed the angle off a half a degree, my bevel went all the way to the spine like I want it, but it also just barely hit the edge too. Because you heard me say this before, but trust the process. Even though I was only removing material up here a minute ago, once this material got down flush with this, it started removing all the way up the blade. Side is done. Just to show how I know it's flat. Put that line right down the middle. When I make a pass, it should remove the whole thing, top to bottom. That's just a bit at the edge. That's alright, because I'm trying to avoid the edge. There we go. And just flip over. we're doing this opposite side, it'd be way more careful about heat, because you've already ground the other side, so that metal's already getting thinner every pass. The last thing we want to do is overheat it. Most dangerous out at the tip. And no eye contact. Chris, if you're talking about no eye contact, you must be talking about family reunion. We're already at 14,000 at the edge. Almost there. Hit the spine. Let's mark it again. I'm going to go a little towards the edge now. Yep. $5,500. I ain't got the balls to go any lower than that. I mean, I do. But, I don't know if I want to be putting 0 ground kitchen knives out there. You'd have to sharpen the whole damn bevel. Or you could always go back and put a micro bevel on it. Pretty damn nice. I may ruin this first knife. I already put the other one down. But I'm going to go back and see if I can lightly get that groove out. High chance of destroying this. Still there. I don't know if y'all can see it. That right there. I don't know how deep it is. It might not come out. And it doesn't affect the knife at all. Purely aesthetic.
This is where you learn. You learn more trying to fix something than you do trying to make something. Almost gone. Got most of it out. You wonder why I'm grinding the other side? Because now there's two different scratch patterns. Check this edge, see how close I'm getting to blowing it out. Now we're at 11,000, let's still take a little off. Grab my glove, I can find it. I don't know where it's at.
I don't know if you guys could even see it before, but I certainly could. That little dark divot appears to be gone. Good enough to a point that I can't remember which side it was on. So that worked out nice. Let's see what we got the edge down to. Man, I can't even see the edge. But that's what you want. You don't want to see that flat area. We're going to call that one right there at 8 thousandths. 8's typically what I shoot for on a kitchen knife. I just happened to get that other one down to 5. Almost by mistake, really. Wasn't intentional. Whew. Even though I run the grinder the other way now, if you look at the amount of metal that ends up on top of my head. You know, I used to run it with throwing the metal up. It'd cover my head. Now it points down, but there's still a pretty good bit ends up on top of my head. There is one thing I got to do. I don't know if y'all noticed this. Where the blade meets the handle right here, there's a little, I gotta clean that up. Just gonna make sure the compressor's on. That's gonna take a minute to build up. It was not on, apparently it was empty. So what are you guys doing? I'm gonna have a seat for a minute, talk to y'all. I tell you what, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous about Wednesday at all, but man, I've already done this 2 or 3 times. It's a pretty safe procedure, I guess, but I'm also a little excited because I got to a point where I was feeling pretty good. There was just some things I couldn't do, but here lately, man, I get tired really fast. And I told my doctor that, and he really thinks that this is the reason why. So hopefully this new plumbing will help. I need a do not tag list. I don't mind you guys tagging me in those. I don't enter them all, but I don't care. I mean, it takes a half a second for me to scroll past a notification, so I don't care if y'all tag me. Yeah, I guess you're right, Kyle. It's such a large, flat surface. It's going to land somewhere. Like, Carl, I was just using micrometers. I just showed them on camera. Are you saying my micrometers are not any good? Because he does have micrometers, but they're not digital. Dobie, I could use some blue chews. Go ahead and tag me in those. Especially if it gets me a discount. Well, I just got comfortable and the compressor shut off, so it's full. Hank Hill voice, yeah, I've heard that a bunch. Especially on Xbox Live. For some reason, everybody on Xbox Live thinks I sound like Hank Hill. Yeah, but micrometers, like I've owned micrometers, and they typically have a blunt flat side and then a point that screws in and touches it. And on a non-flat surface like that, I don't know if it would read right. But the caliper said 5,000, and keep in mind that number is probably at least 1 or 2 spots higher than it actually is, because you can't. I don't know that I can truly get on the edge. I just run it up until it's still got a bite. So there may be a slightly thinner part past that, but that just makes Kyle's job easier. Yeah, Terry, that is a good point. If they're tagging you as 1931 Leatherworks, people are like, oh, this guy does leather. I don't think you're advertising enough, dude. You really ought to be pushing that wallet. People get sick of hearing me talk about it. OCD for EDC tonight was somebody sent them a wallet asking them to share it on screen. They did. I think it was like anywhere from $70 to $150 wallet. And I didn't think about it till after I did it. It was probably kind of rude of me, but I mentioned the fact that I've never used a wallet better than that one I got from you. But I guess that would be cool if I come back Thursday, if the power's on. If I come back and actually have some stamina, feel good, and have new belts, everything ready to roll. Oh, did you get one, Paul? I don't know if it's the same one I got, man, but that thing is, it's just perfect for me. It fit exactly what I needed. Because of the lack of dexterity in my fingers, I had a hard time pulling one card out from inside the others in my little card slip. And with Terry's having those dividers, I mean, the wallet is still super thin, but the leather seems a little stiffer than what I'm used to, it being that thin, but I like it that way. And I can just access my cards way easier. I don't ever have to fight with it. Anyone heard from who? From Panic? Neil, I hadn't talked to Panic since way before Blade Show. Way, way before. I think he just checked out of the knife community, man. I don't know. Let's see what Todd says. Yeah, Todd, you're probably right. And I'm sure that little insert that's flat, you can probably get a pointed one to change that. But that, like I used to use micrometers to mark like brake rotors, to make sure they weren't under spec. And, when I think about that, I don't know how that flat surface is going to read on that angled bevel, but I could be completely wrong. I don't know. Hell yeah, Yako. Is it the same one I got? Because so far, I'm telling you, dude, I really like mine. Sure do. That sounds like the same thing I just got. It's the one I've got laid down. I think you're really going to like that, buddy. Shouldn't be nothing stopping you from knocking it out of the park on your first one. It's all the sandpaper I shove in there. Did you really? Well, I may find out the hard way because I got a piece over there I was about to install. But I know people do it. Maybe I thought the welding class would be, since it's tempered, I thought that would be good and tough. But you don't have to have it. It actually won't even come into play. You won't need it for a good long while, but your platen will eventually get worn down to where it doesn't, it'll get kind of dipped in the middle. So it's only grinding on the outer edges. And then you need to put something on top of it. Into little pieces. Oh, I see. You taped it on. Yeah, you have to CA glue that thing on there. And let it sit overnight. Yeah, I don't think a whole lot of people know that, Paul. I think everybody just thinks Terry dabbles in leather work, but he does some really cool like rock patterning scales and anno work, all kinds of stuff like that. But Terry's not the best self-promoter. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned his wallet more than he has. Terry isn't the best marathon runner. He never struck me as the marathon runner type. I am getting old, Zach. We're just sitting in the rocker. No excuse. The compressor's already shut off. It's ready to work. If you chew the bank, it's so small I can't tell if it says bank or bark, but it doesn't make sense either way. You don't have to chase the shavings. Okay, yeah. I should have left my glasses on, I guess, so I could read the chat. That would have been smart. But I'm finna get up and get to work anyway. To be honest, the thing I dread about starting that scale work more than anything is I got to clean that counter off before I can do any scale work. Man, I ain't feeling it. But it's got to be done, so might as well just, there's metal dust everywhere in this floor. I need to go ahead and start blowing this place out. I don't think I'm going to be doing any more grinding until my belts get here. I could probably get another kitchen knife out of that belt. That thing, we've talked about that before. Every now and then you get a belt that for some reason just works better and lasts longer than everything else. Sorry guys, this won't take long. This Milwaukee leaf blower is my favorite cleaning tool ever. You just have to learn not to run it wide open. If you run it wide open, it just creates a cloud. Keep that trigger control. Keep it on low speed, it'll just push all that old metal dust right out the door. Gabriel's Gaming and Mechanics. Hello, sir. I don't recognize your name. I just noticed too, I don't know if it's from me sitting here or what happened, man, but there's metal dust over here in front of the recliner. That far away. I guess that stuff really does just scatter itself everywhere. Or maybe it's what falls off me when I sit in the chair, I don't know. See if we got some agua in here. There's bottled water in there too. I just don't see the point. We got good. Our water source literally comes from Cayuga Springs, which many of y'all have paid for because they supply water for lots of other bottled water companies. So we're getting the exact same water for free. I don't understand paying for bottled water. Maybe if you live, well, when I lived in San Joaquin Valley in California, that water was horrible. It stunk like eggs, had high sulfur content. There's that knife I burned up in case y'all haven't seen it. You see that? That's ruined. Absolutely ruined. But I got a buddy wanting a leather cutting knife, so I may cut that off right there at a steep angle, then sharpen that edge and make it just for cutting leather. I don't know. I may just make him one. Fuck. I don't know if it's worth trying to save that piece of steel. Water in Flint ain't so hot. No, I've heard that. I've heard the water in Flint's pretty shitty. Kyle, I'm nervous, dude. I really want to do this first segmented scale, but I don't know why I'm nervous. I mean, all I'm going to ruin is a piece of wood. I don't like it's a big deal. You know, I've got my liners. Really nothing to lose, nothing to do but do it. All right, let me get this saw set up. I'm gonna give it a shot. If I can figure out somewhere to put it, I've got all the counter space all cluttered up. I'm sure Todd Carr's gonna laugh at me because I am not a carpenter at all, whatsoever. And I've never even used one of these saws. I don't even know what this damn thing's called. Todd Carr, what is this? What we got here, Todd? I don't know what it's called, but I'm fitting to use it to cut some scale material. Miter saw? Okay. Does a miter saw sound like it'd be good for cutting 30-degree angles into a piece of wood? Am I using the right tool, Todd? I mean, I haven't asked permission or anything, or asked anybody how to do this. I just assumed when I saw this, oh yeah, this is one of those that drags back and forth. And I can adjust the angle. This should work perfectly. If I do my glasses, I can quit squinting, trying to see what y'all are saying. Of course, I don't know. No idea where I laid them. That's an Alabama circumcision tool. Thought I'd really feel better if you answered me. Is that the best thing I could use for cutting just a little 30-degree angle into a piece of wood? I'm assuming you're the expert at these type things. I'm giving you the credit. There they are. Oh yeah. Tape the wood first to stop it from splintering. Didn't know that. Maybe use a finger blade to cut it if you want a finger blade. Now look here, Todd Carr. I don't even know what a finger blade is. I'm not even sure how this contraption works, but I thought it up and down, but it do not. It just slide back and forth. So I'm assuming that I put my wood up here, I set it at the angle I want, I turn it on and just push it right through the wood. That's what I'm gathering looking at this thing. So I do not want to hang around for the night. I try to learn how to use this bench rider, or table rider, whatever you want to call it. I may need some help with that. I'm pretty sure I've got tape, so that was a pretty good piece of advice. I would have never thought to do that. I'd probably splintered all that expensive wood up. Let me just see how this thing works. Well, that do not turn it on. Oh, it's got a laser guide, dude. That has a latch. I don't see a hinge back there anywhere. I don't see anywhere where you adjust the height of the blade. Ah, I'm woodworking stupid. Practice on scrap wood. That's a good idea. That's an excellent idea, Neil. I happen to have some around here somewhere too. The hell, I don't even know how to turn it on yet. Oh, I figured out how to change the angle though. Let's go back to not worried about the angle just yet. Let's leave it on 0. See if we can cut where my scrap wood go. Here's some. I bet Todd's laughing his ass off at me right now. It's making me nervous too, Yako. You ain't the only one. Have faith, Kyle. That's right. Have faith, Kyle. Kyle, keep that 911 handy. Hell, I'm trying to back out of the damn live stream. I can't even use a phone, much less a fucking miter saw. It's making all of us nervous. I'm sorry. All right. Todd's not answering me. Let me see if I can figure out. I think this is all just the laser. Let me go make sure I plug the right thing in. But I thought when I squeezed that trigger, it would. All right, it is plugged in, for sure. It's got power. I'm assuming. Maybe that's why it's sitting over there. Maybe it's burned up. Well, what is that? Oh, I found a power switch. It's weird though, it don't come on every time I tell it to. The little laser's pointing. It's crooked as fuck though, the laser is. Like it's off at about a 10-degree angle. All right, so I've got it to come on twice. Oh! This little yellow part right here, you gotta kind of roll it. That laser is all fucked up. Like it's not even close to where the blade's hitting. All right, so we learned something. the depth is not deep enough. It did not cut all the way through it. So I got to figure out how to lower this thing. Oh shit, you can even tilt the damn blade and cut it at an angle. Let's see, so the saw rides on this track. So how do I get the track to go down? There's a big ass knob back here. I don't know what that does. Come on, somebody help me out. Where's the damn height adjustment? I haven't undid the fucking latch. I don't know where the fucking latch is, Kyle. Look for a pin towards the back. What the fuck is this? I see this thing, but that just looks like it. Yeah, that just kind of locks down the. That's not it. Look for a pin towards the back. I don't know what this does. There's an adjustment there for something. No idea. I still don't see it. Damn it, Shane. Stop and get me to show you it once at least. He ain't here, and I really wanted to do this. See, old me would have went ahead and put the piece of wood in there, cut one side of it and tried to flip it over and cut the other. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to figure out how to lower this saw. Because, like, I don't know if you guys can see what I see. But, like, this definitely will tilt. But I don't see any way for it to go up and down. I mean, surely the table doesn't come up. That would be stupid, seems like. But man, I just don't. Oh, this is embarrassing. I give up. Black knob. Oh, he's guessing. Show us the back. Okay. Let me take y'all out of here. So I see this big knob, but if I loosen this, that will allow me to change the angle of the cut. But as you can see, I don't see anywhere where this thing will tilt or raise up and down. I need the blade to go down. I just don't see. I don't see how that's. I don't see where to do that. Kyle, you can't give up on me. Right by your hand. What was right by my hand? You can do it. Hang on, guys. I'm going to loosen this big blue knob just to see what happens. Yeah, that allows me to change the angle for sure. But I don't need to change the angle. Look, see, I got it. But I don't need that. I just need it to go straight down. Let's tighten that back up. Fucking listen, the black knob is the latch. All right, which black knob, buddy? Because you talking about this black knob? I'll wait for you to answer if I do anything stupid. Because all that does is makes this where it won't move. I don't know what that black knob does. The round black knob. That's not a knob, is it? Hang on, let me play with that for a second. I can't get that to do anything. Homer, you talking about this round black knob? Because it has a stop pin coming out the back of it right here. Yes, okay. And Paul Mill says no. Push the saw down and pull it out. Be a son of a bitch. Hey, Kyle, do you know there's a latch right here? And this, apparently, does adjust the depth of the blade. There's a latch on the arm itself. Oh, this may be the funnest live stream ever, guys. There's 72 people in here watching a dumb redneck that doesn't know how to use the saw. Let me back this adjuster up. Hey, that did it! I think I got it. I'm so proud. Pure heroin. That's an awesome comment, buddy. All right, let's try to make another cut. I don't know, man. Oh, I gotta push it down a little bit. Okay. Fucking success. Definitely don't use it without putting the camera on here. Me and Kyle have a plan, Tyler. I'm pretty sure he's got the address out here. He knows that if I kill myself on camera, or at least severely incapacitate myself, to call 911 and give them the address. Nope, still not right. What do you mean? I just cut the piece of wood in half. So, oh, you have missed it, Lee. We've got to watch a 54-year-old redneck try to figure out how to use a miter saw that never has before. But apparently, I've learned that this little thing right here is the latch. You have to push it down on the saw, and you can tilt it up and down. However, Todd may be right, because I still have to push down on it to get it to cut. So I'm not sure. Saw should be way higher up in the air. Hey, I missed that. I bet you do. These guys have been laughing their asses off at me, dude. Let's see. What do you mean it should be way higher? That's as high as it goes. It's a little thing. Oh, there's a piece of wood in there. That can't be safe. Get that out. Oh shit, the laser's adjustable. All right, I got the laser part fixed. Lee, what up, skinny jeans? Keep round button out. It is out. It has to stay out for it to stay up. Oh, so don't re-engage this at all. Is that right? I'll stop until Todd or Homer answers me. I don't want it latched at all. Reminds me of my 4-year-old nephew. That's fucking funny. I told y'all there was a reason why I didn't want to do this on camera, because I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I've got a little bit more wood than I need, so, you know, if I ruin one or two, I'll be okay. Keep it unlatched. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I know, Kathleen, but I didn't bother watching any of those before I came here. I just assumed, how hard can it be? Surely to God I can figure it out. Man, was I wrong. Because I never would have pulled that little pin out. Last thing I thought about was pulling that pin. Look at that. My tape and my wood are the exact same width. How perfect. Something finally worked out tonight. tape it so it don't chip. That's according to Mr. Todd Carr. That's what she said. I mean, he said. Now, let me go, since this is a lot smaller, think about this for a minute and make sure it's not possible that I'm going to cut my fingers off. Make sure I can be in a safe spot. You know what I mean? I mean, I think so. I don't feel unsafe from here, but I got to set this to 30. Well, it's nice I got that laser working right. So, Shane, you're supposed to throw it after you pull the pin. All right, I am a little nervous about this angle, but I'm a little closer than I want to be. First of all, let me double check how I want this to go. I might even need to mark exactly where I want it cut. That'd probably be a good idea. Nope, those marks are wrong. Give me a minute, guys. Trying to use the noggin. For once, I agree with you, Joe. What happened? Oh, God, Joe wasn't watching this, was he? I know it's not, Jay. I'm trying to figure it out. I'll be a damn miter saw expert come the night's over with. Or I'll be missing fingers. I told you that's why I didn't want to film this. Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to fuck this up live. But I guess it's good quality entertainment. So we're going to make a cut, guys. Y'all hope for the best. Say a prayer for me, whatever it is y'all do. Now, measure it 5 times, cut once. I changed my mind on the 30 degrees. Just from the layout of the knife, I think that might be a little steep. All right, y'all, here goes nothing. We're cutting the first one. Pretty sure that I fucked that up. Not the cut. Cut went fine. I didn't really have measurements. I'm trying to imagine these segmented scales up in my mind. And I think this piece is too short. I think I want it a little bigger than that. Not that anything's hurt. It's just, yeah, it's not what I wanted. Let's try it again. See, I just realized too, I gotta do
I've got to make 2 of these exactly the same. I mean, I'm sure in woodworking, making 2 of the same thing exact is not all that hard, right? I'm sure you woodworkers know that's not hard to do. Read the chat. What is it now? Oh, I thought you got it from Meathead. This is why these guys are like you bad. I put that they were not chocolate. Yeah. So there's that. And I guess before I cut this one, since at least I was smart enough to remember I have to make 2, I probably need to make a pretty exact measurement. Redneck me wants to cut both of them at the same time. Clamp the piece down. Clamp it down with what? Ain't nothing to clamp that down with. This saw ain't got no clamp on it. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it didn't like try to kick back or nothing. Fence. Isn't this the fence right here? Like I said, I don't know what about woodworking. Y'all make fun of me all you want. I thought this was the fence. But look, I'm really not that close to the blade, guys. I don't think I'm in danger. Y'all really think I am? Stand it up and use the side bending angle. You're talking about, you think I should do it like this? I set this to 15 degrees? I mean, I guess I could clamp it that way. All right, I'll try it. Even if I disagree with you, at least I'll have learned something. No, wait a minute. I'm not so sure. All right, before I turn that on, let me make sure that's what you're talking about. And I ain't clamp. I'll put a clamp on it. I don't mind, but I want to make sure that's what you're talking about. You want me to stand it up and run the blade in at 15 degrees. Clamp it to the fence. Okay, all right. Is this like the exact opposite of a YouTube how-to video? Where the chat has to come in? Hey, well, before I do that, can I cut both pieces at the same time if I do it that way? Would that be okay? Like if I butted them together, maybe take them up so they don't move around? Is there any harm in that? Yes, you can do both. Thank you, Kyle. All right. Let me take these up. And just so y'all know, I did want Meathead here the first time I used this, but he's got that stinking kid playing sports that apparently is more important than me. So that didn't happen. All these people and their children's. It's annoying. Now clamp that to the fence. God damn it, what'd I do with that clamp? Oh, there it is. It sure sounds like a lot of extra trouble. You get a bigger clamp. I feel like y'all are just trying to cost me more work. So at least this way, I can line it up right there on that track and know exactly how long I want it each time. No, actually, it's too long now. Anyway, I'll get the length figured out once I... There's old meathead. How about that? He didn't realize we was talking about him. Have you been watching?
No.
Dude, I have had hundreds of people in here watching the dumbass redneck try to figure out how to use a miter saw. I ain't never used one. Dude, it took them 15 minutes.
That bitch gonna cut your fingers off.
Say it again.
That bitch gonna cut your fingers off.
Hey, it took them 15 minutes to show me where the latch was.
On the front.
No, right here, this latch.
Oh, to make the blade go on?
Yeah, I didn't know where that was.
Yeah.
You should have heard them, dude. They were all cussing me off.
Yeah, that motherfucker's gonna cut your fingers off.
What do you think's gonna happen first time I use that?
Cut your fucking fingers off.
How many beers you had?
I don't know.
Pile.
Stack.
The stack. Is the stack high enough you can hurt yourself if you fell off
You
of it?
break a leg. Or it might be an ankle. And I've been hauling dirt all day.
Have you?
Yeah, this is late night.
I hear you. That's a nice shirt you got on
I've been
there.
on the river too.
Have you been on the river today, too?
Yeah,
Look at that
yeah.
sun you got, son.
Yeah, Broncos.
Sun's out, guns out.
Hell yeah. Don't make me take my shirt off and start a bunch of bull mess.
We don't need me.
The fucking angle's off too. You cutting it a fucking...
No, that's what Kyle told me to do, so I cut
Kyle's a
both
dumb-
pieces at the same time.
Kyle can't spell
I don't
saw.
want it cut straight up and down. I want it,
Kyle can't.
I want it cut at a 15-degree angle,
Kyle can't spell saw.
and that's where I got it.
You gonna cut your fucking finger off.
Well, that's why they told me to use this. They,
No,
told, me to,
that's just the worst idea.
they told me to clamp it.
No, here.
To the fence.
Bad idea, no.
All right.
I get it.
All right.
And I've been drinking all day.
You're just going to hold it, ain't you?
Hell yeah.
See, that's what I was going to do. They talked me out of it.
Yeah, well,
Probably because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, though.
right. This is
That's
professional.
about the depth I want right there.
I mean,
You're right at it.
it's on this tape.
Yeah. All right, so first thing I
Well,
learned
here's the thing.
is we just made the exact same cut I made last time. So I didn't change shit. That's all right. I need this to be,
You need it the other angle.
no, I just needed to have cut it about back here. Like I said, I ain't never done this before. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, I mean,
I just told you the wrong spot. It's still usable on a different knife, but right now I'm doing Bugsy's kitchen knife. Oh, he done stole my damn 2X's, y'all.
you're on 0. But you got this one turned over on 15.
Right, because I wanted, this is exactly what I wanted, but this piece isn't quite big enough. I should have backed up another 3/8 half inch. But don't do that one, because those are still usable. I don't want to ruin it. I'll set them to the side. I'll grab another piece.
Yeah, get some more. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Well, then why you tell me I'm doing it wrong? If you don't
Hey,
know what I'm
folks.
trying to do?
I just don't want you to cut your fucking thumb off.
I don't want me to cut my thumb off either. I told them if I die on that table Wednesday, they're gonna have to talk you. They're gonna have to talk you through how to make knives in here on a live stream.
No,
Finish
they're
these
gonna have
knives
to
up.
talk me from how to kill them people that let you die on that table. They're gonna be right there with you. Yeah, I don't know what are you trying to do?
I'm just taping them together so they don't move around on me. The tape
Are
ain't
you on
got nothing to
live
do.
or you just bullshit?
No, we're live, dude. There was 80 people in here a minute ago.
Well, I
Some of us done left because I ain't played yet.
I just probably fucked that up.
Why?
So what are you trying to do now? Why you want to cut at that angle?
Because I want them cut at a 15-degree angle.
For what?
So when you're looking at the scale, it's going to be walnut, carbon fiber, walnut again. But I don't want those lines straight across. I want them at an angle. That's what I
That's
need
the
right
wrong
there.
angle. You should
The angle doesn't matter.
You should have
A
turned
lot of
this.
people cut them
you
at
should
30.
You need to turn this one.
That's what I was doing. They told me I was doing it wrong.
No.
Well, they probably told me I was doing it wrong because they was worried about my health and safety. Maybe they didn't think I was capable. Oh, you already
I
put
mean,
it on?
if you're making a joint, you wanted it. No, it's not a 15. That's way.
That's 30.
Yeah, that's way much.
That's what most people do is 30. Yeah. See,
Yeah,
this,
but
this
you-
piece,
I mean,
this
you
piece
got-
that's angle cut right here. Y'all see that?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to compound angle that.
This has to.
Yeah, Kyle.
That's all I want is the scale to look like that, but there's going to be carbon fiber in the middle.
Yeah, but you want it to be. But this and this and this. But you don't want to see the crack. Or do you
Right,
want,
whatever I
or
put
do
in
you want it to
between
go
these,
that way?
whatever I put in between these two pieces of wood has to be cut at that exact same angle so they all butt together.
But do you want it, there's gonna be a crack. I don't give a shit what you do, there's gonna be a
Okay.
crack. So you can either have the crack like this or the crack like this.
I wanted it,
The crack like this is gonna be easier.
I want it
Oh, yeah.
just like that.
Well, either way, that's no.
I put it back on 0,
Yeah, do this one.
so just cut it.
Yep.
I just realized
There's
that I'm
a-
taking advice from a drunk guy in
There's a
a
laser.
Hawaiian shirt instead of.
It's not
actual
Hawaiian,
wood.
it's fucking Ford Broncos.
Oh, in a Bronco shirt.
Yeah, there's a laser right
That's
here.
exactly what I wanted.
There's a laser right there too.
This is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, you had the angle wrong. That's a crown. That all that angle's for is crown molding.
Okay, it still would have worked.
Not with it.
Yeah, would have already did it. It worked. I just cut it too short. That was my fault. We'll set them aside because I will use them. Now, I gotta find that skeleton.
What shit stinks?
What stinks?
That wood.
This walnut?
That stinks.
I got a bunch of kill material here somewhere, some pretty shit. I don't know where I put it.
I threw Riley in the middle of the river, had to get in with it.
Did you?
Hell yeah. Right in the middle of, I don't even know where it was
See,
at.
this is kind of what we're shooting for right here in the head. It'll look.
Somebody's here. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it'll look like that, but it'll be straight. Who's here?
I don't know.
Whose red car's that out there? Cindy's?
What red car?
There was a red SUV out there when I pulled up.
Burgundy?
No, that was at your house. Never mind.
That was Jared.
Shit, never mind.
That's my brother-in-law.
I forgot all about having to go by your house. I don't even know what I did with all that scale material, dude.
It's probably in that drawer.
I doubt it. Unless you put it in there.
I didn't put it in there.
No, I didn't put it in the drawer.
All I do is kick that bitch shut.
Man, I had a whole stack of scales I brought.
Hmm?
I bet everybody's gone now that I didn't die.
Nah.
There's a bunch of people left.
I mean, it is 10:30.
They don't care what time it is.
I have realized that.
These are exactly what I wanted. That worked out perfect. Now I gotta
I
find.
probably run all your company off.
Nah, you didn't. People like drunk folks online. I probably run them off because
You
I
got
don't know
text
where.
message.
I don't know where the inserts I want to put in that are at.
Oh, I didn't touch him.
I know. There's still time. Jim Cox said there's still time.
Hey.
Jim Cox. I ain't never met him, but when I said I didn't cut my fingers off, Jim Cox said there's still time.
Hey, it ain't far-fetched. Let's cut a bunch of them off.
I really don't know what the hell I did with all that pretty ass. No, I brought it here. I've just brought so much shit here that I've made such a mess. Huh?
You got a plethora of bullshit there.
I got a dump truck load of bullshit.
Plethora of bullshit.
Plethora.
A plethora of
What's the
bullshit.
other word for that? I got a goddamn cornucopia.
bunch.
I got a fucking cornucopia of bullshit in this place.
You got the fucking earth on the front back full of bullshit.
How the fuck is 10:30? It's 11:15 here. Meathead drunk, don't pay him no attention. We tell him it's 9, he'll hang out for another 3 hours.
Profiling me, motherfucker.
I ain't profiling you. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it.
I've been hollering. How the fuck did you get under all that shit? What'd you do? Come here and just throw it?
Probably. I just fucking slung it.
It's under 6 pounds of shit over there. Hey, you brought that over here a month ago.
I know.
Yesterday. Tonight, what you said.
Whatever.
That's what you said. I just brought it over here.
Oh, I didn't mean tonight.
Oh.
It has been over a month ago. So see, I need to put this back on 0 so I can cut these nice and even.
It'll click. Just let you hang her off the butt.
I'll be damned. It just clicks right into 0, don't it?
Yeah. It clicks on 22.5 and 45.
Kyle's mad as hell. I ain't got this clamp to that fence.
That's because Kyle's got sissy hands, they can't hold shit.
Kyle is a sissy.
He put them big working man thumbs on them things, it ain't going nowhere.
So, oh, it clicks at 15.
Yeah, it's got the marks on it down there. See the little dots, that's where it clicks.
Well, maybe 22 and a half.
That's just 245.
Ah, I see. What do we cut this at? 45?
30 is what you said.
Oh yeah, 30. So these need to be cut the same.
You crank that knob down on 30 and crank that bow knob to the right like you tightening it up. Then it'll stay on 30. That won't move till you loosen that knob. Damn it, but I need to put your blade on that piece of shit.
Well, we're cutting, it's just acrylic.
It still should make smoke.
No, it shouldn't be hard. That's all I need, just one little.
Somebody's smoking like a crackhead.
It is. You ought to be ashamed having dull ass blades
Right,
laying around your
I
shop.
should be a better fucking slumlord one of them
You
be.
should be a better slumlord for sure. Fucking plumbing don't work half the time. I try to dump my metal shavings down the fucking sink.
Goddamn steel down the damn sink drain.
That's, if you had good drains, it wouldn't be an issue, would it?
I mean, what do I need to make them? 4 inches? Fuck, it's a sink.
4-inch drain don't sound like about. You ever seen me take a shit?
Yeah, there's a 4-inch drain in the toilet.
Oh, I'll start dumping them in the toilet then.
Dude, I'll burn this motherfucker down. I ain't working on the fucking plumbing.
So that's what I was shooting for right there, guys.
That's right, Kyle. You don't know shit.
So I know now though that I'll save myself a ton of work by making sure I cut my inserts at the same thickness as the wood. So I had a white liner over here a minute ago. I don't know what I did with it, so I'll grab another.
That's gonna be hard to do without planing it.
I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna
Planing
take
it,
those-
planing
everything
it,
I cut
planing
at that angle, I'm gonna take and run across a piece of sandpaper and get it nice and flush so they all line up perfect. Look, this is the plan.
That ain't gonna work. Sandpaper don't work that way.
There's gonna be a white liner there and a white liner. Man, I've watched a fucking 100 different knife
I don't give a
makers do
shit
this
what
over
you
the
done.
past few weeks.
Sandpaper only works as good as whatever hard you're sanding.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna try it.
You know how many pieces of sandpaper I've had in my hand?
A couple. First time I met you? No, first time I met you, you got a sledgehammer.
Yeah, I was beating the shit out of a Mercedes. And it had it coming. That thing pissed me off.
That Mercedes?
Mm-hmm.
That Mercedes hadn't done nothing to you.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't
It
have
was
been
holding up your paycheck, wasn't it?
I wasn't standing on it hitting it with a sledgehammer because I liked it. Them things are made out of fucking better steel than you're making these knives out of.
These scissors?
No, they're fucking Mercedes.
Oh, these scissors
Them
have
fucking Terrace
been fucking
Mercedes.
awesome, dude.
Them Terrace Mercedes, them Terrace diesel Mercedes,
Yeah.
you could run through a fucking building with them things. I don't even think.
Well, that lady did, and you still had it in the shop beating on it with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, I remember that. Boy, Raymond was pissed.
I mean, I walked in and he's fucking taking a step, like literally
I was
taking a
standing on
step
it
back, 2 hands hitting this fucking Mercedes with a sledgehammer. All I could think was, man, if the owner could see this.
Yeah, I was rattling everything in that bitch.
But it was her fault. She's the one that wrecked it.
Right. She shouldn't have wrecked some bitch.
Now, what it looked like when it left?
Perfect.
Brand fucking new.
Brand fucking.
For a low, low cost of $11,750.
And 2 sledgehammers.
Yeah. Oh, did you charge her for the sledgehammers you ruined?
I had to go buy one.
All right. Yeah, so apparently the chat has realized,
Who?
the chat has realized that I'm probably not going to kill myself, so just starting to slack off a little bit.
Well. We don't like non-believers.
Yeah, have some damn faith in me. How about it?
No kidding.
Y'all act like I couldn't even figure out how to run a fucking miter saw.
Right. And you was cutting on the wrong angle, listen to the damn Ohio. And
Kyle ain't gonna let that shit go for months. I
give
don't
a
never fucking meathead. I was right.
no, he was
I know
not
Kyle.
right.
You were right, Kyle. It would have worked either way. The meathead's here and you're not.
Right. He can't spell
And
saw.
he's a lot harder to deal with, so I did it his way.
Yeah, he can't spell saw.
He can't spell saw.
It's like owning the boat.
What was that night?
Smart. Spell smart.
Dude, we were at these people's house drinking one night
In Duck Springs.
in Duck Springs, Alabama. And one of them old boys was sleeping with the other one's wife.
Oh yeah, she's a fucking mutt too.
Yeah, she wasn't nothing to look at. But anyway,
She must have had some good name though.
must have.
It cost him some teeth.
Yeah.
That dude said spell spark, and he fucking jumped off 5 steps and hit him right in the mouth.
Yeah. He asked me, he's like, said something about that smirk on his face.
He said,
Of course, he was a little ill. The dude, this is supposedly his best friend, was sleeping with his wife,
Douglas.
Yeah. When he said something about smirk, Douglas went, spell smirk, motherfucker.
He didn't.
Dude, Rodney come off that porch and fucking wrecked him,
No,
dude.
Shannon.
Yeah, it was Shannon, you're right. Yeah.
Rodney was his brother.
Shannon was sleeping with Douglas's wife. Yeah, and Shannon was illiterate. Dumb as a fucking box of hammers.
Dumb as a bag of hair.
Yeah. So he told him, spell smirk, motherfucker.
Oh, he hit that dude.
Hey, all the credit in the world, dude. It was one of the greatest fucking comebacks ever, but he got the shit kicked out of him for it.
He hit him so hard we left.
I'm out.
This guy died. He's dead. We're leaving.
We're going to go now.
I'm leaving for
I
the car.
appreciate the invite and all that shit.
Yeah, thanks for letting us look at your shack over here. But I'm leaving.
I
I
don't think I'll be back to fishing your pond no more.
No, I'm leaving before the county shows up.
Right. Before the fucking coroner gets here.
God, he hit that dude hard. It started over Hank Williams.
Did it? I didn't remember Hank Williams being responsible.
It's his fault. That's all he wanted to listen
Fucking
to
Hank
on the radio.
Williams.
You're gonna have to plane that. You're gonna have to go all that together and then plane it.
I know.
Well, I might teach you how to learn to plane it.
Oh, shit.
That,
What y'all think's going to happen first time I run that planer?
Hey, that motherfucker shoot that thing through that door right there. The planers is nasty.
I don't need it broke.
No, I ain't worried about breaking that. I'm worried about breaking your ass. And the fucking planer will kill you.
Well, you stand on the side that you feed it into. You don't stand behind it.
Yeah, it don't matter. That's somebody's
Just shoots it out the back, right?
It'll shoot it through.
I know the one that, what's his name's
It'll
shot.
shoot it through that door over there.
Spits it
Somebody
out the
spends
back.
like 30,000 RPM.
30,000 RPM.
Yeah, somebody's
It's
got
fucking
some-
fast.
It's
ain't it?
like, bam. That's so much to get.
Yeah, we may have to terminate the knife making and just start drinking some beer with me. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got a coat full.
I bet you do.
And a 15 pack in the back. Just in
This
case.
old dude just popped off with David Allen Coe. You're damn right, David Allen Coe.
I'm finna go do shit.
Me and Meathead have sang David Allen Coe at the top of
Sang
our
a couple
lungs.
weekends ago.
We just did 2 weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
We sang all the greatest hits as loud as we could fucking sing them,
Yep.
because that's how we do it.
And y'all missed it because y'all suck.
Yep. All right, so I got super glue. So I guess I can just start. Let me line these up and show the camera.
Gap in the middle.
Let me line these up and show the camera so Kyle can tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Can't spell camera. What are you doing about that gap in the middle right there between the wood and the blue?
There's not going to be a gap in the middle.
That thing's down. Once you
God damn it, Meathead.
stack another blue in there.
I don't want another blue in
Well,
there.
then it'll be as thick as the wood. The blues are half as thick as the wood is.
The blue's the thickness I want them to be.
Well,
Gary Wayne was just scared to cut this any thinner.
Gary Wayne over at the cabinet shop.
Yeah,
It's like Gary Wayne across the fucking forehead.
fucking GW. This is thin as he trusted to cut it. I almost had to fight him one time. He better be glad he changed his fucking attitude. He was all about fighting when he thought he was gonna fight Brett.
He knocked me about 3 foot tall. I was gonna pick on him a little bit.
He still would have wrecked Brett, and I wasn't having that. Yeah, about 5 of us run a fucking gangbang on his girlfriend in the bathroom at Blackstone one night. All right, Kyle, take a look at that. I ain't glued anything down yet. But Meathead's right. I'm definitely going to have to run it through the planer to get the wood thinner. I don't trust myself to cut that wood any thinner. But that's what this particular scale is going to look like. Now, before Meathead interrupts me again, you got any issues with that? God damn, he took my 2 fucking dumb rednecks sharing the same pair of glasses. Kyle, he must like me. He don't talk shit to people he don't care for. I could see the drunk on his face when he walked in the door. All right, here we go. We're finna start gluing her down. I won't be able to get the planing done tonight, but that's all right. I don't think I even need them little tiny tips. I ain't doing nothing that fucking. I don't think I'm doing anything that precise. Oh, I know. I just, yeah. I'm going to glue them down one at a time so that I can square them up as I go. I just want you to see the layout. I went back to ask Meathead's fucking opinion. Oh, that makes a big old hole. What the hell? Oh, there's something in there. Hang on. Now, that don't come out. There we go. Got it open. Like I said, this first set just might not work out right, but you know, it's my first time. I'm not really too upset if I end up wasting this one. I'll be lucky if I don't glue my damn fingers to the table. I did buy the medium speed, because you know, I ain't very fast. So what we're doing, we're gluing the first piece of walnut to the white G10 liner. Now we're going to put a strip of white G10 in there, thinner than the liner. I just hope I don't do all this, then run it through the planer and fucking ruin it. Which I probably will. But maybe one way to find out. That do not be sticking for some reason. Maybe I didn't give it enough time. No, hell no. It stuck to that piece, but not the piece I wanted it to. Bugs is here, I'm sure he'll be thinking, God, I hope this first one ain't mine. But y'all don't know, this might turn out great. It's my first time ever doing it. I'm sure Todd Carr wasn't a fucking woodworking expert first time he tried. Yeah, I know, Kyle. I'll get some activator for next time. I promise. Meathead just yelled from the bathroom. All you need is a blue light. Kyle's stupid. And they're taking a shit, yelling at me from the toilet. I'm glad that came off, because I realized I did not glue the other part. It dries instantly to my fucking fingers, that's for sure. It don't have no issues sticking to fucking flesh. God damn it. I knew I was gonna glue my fingers together tonight. But then again, I'm sure y'all knew that too. Alright. Keep gluing the damn liner to the table. That don't seem very professional. But I never claimed to be professional. Huh? How'd you know? I didn't remember smoking in here. I knew I smoked one. Oh, I believe you. I just didn't remember that. I thought I just smoked it outside. You know I don't smoke very often.
What are you doing Wednesday?
Heart cath.
Right. What that fucking shit?
All right.
I ain't singing no sad songs.
You ain't singing those sad songs?
Nope.
You didn't sing a sad song even if I died?
Nope. Kid Rock.
You gonna do picture for me?
About the fuck no.
Bought with the doll.
Hell, I hate that damn song.
I know you do. It ain't a bad song in all honesty.
Well, damn, somebody shooting. It's probably my fucking ponytail headed down the street. Dude, I thought me and Riley jumped off the boat running about 30 to 9. I think I got a Cusser River animal.
You got a Cusser River animal?
Oh, that shit's killing me.
You probably got plankton in your butthole.
I might have that damn screw worm.
Well, where's the planer at?
Under here. It ain't gonna work. It's gonna fly to pieces.
Wow.
I ain't gonna hold it.
Well, if the glue don't hold it, then the handle ain't worth the fuck no way. But everybody that I've watched said not to use epoxy.
Why?
They all use CA glue. Literally every knife maker I've watched do this use CA glue.
It's gonna fly to pieces.
So that's the whole point to the G10 liner, because it's all glued down flat.
You better sand it close. Because when it skips that gap right there, somebody's gonna go nuts.
I could probably just sand the whole fucking thing.
I mean, the pointer's right there. I see it.
Well, I don't want to use it if it's gonna fucking ruin it.
There's too big a gap. Man, we can try it.
No, hell no. I don't want to
You
try it
gotta
now.
clean some of this shit off this table, though.
I don't even want to try it now. You've ruined it. Fuck it. I don't even want to do it.
Oh, that's what I'd say too.
If you was wrong.
Even if I was wrong, I'd say fuck it.
I do have to figure out what I did with that other blue piece though.
What?
That other blue piece I cut like this.
It was laying right there.
I know, but I've touched it
Man,
since.
you could fuck up a one-car junkyard.
Oh, one car junkyard. You're certainly right, Meathead. I could. I'd lose the fucking car. That's exactly what it
No
happened.
doubt. Somebody should be on the neighbor.
I'd have all the parts sold and couldn't find it. Fuck, I don't know where I put it. They all look tight to me, dude. I don't see no air gaps. It's hard to tell right now because they're different thicknesses, but what the hell did I do with it, dude?
Eyeball on that. I don't know what you did. It was right there on the saw a little while ago. Did it go down in the crack in the saw? Rip the saw up with it.
No, there it is. It's covered in sawdust.
Yeah.
There she is.
They got the little thin shit to run down in that crack right there.
Yeah, I know. I dug a piece of wood out of it earlier.
Excuse me.
We're back down to the normal viewing now.
Kyle's still in there?
I'm sure he is. Kyle's faithful. He ain't going nowhere.
Is he still trying to be a hand model?
Probably. Now, I gotta get it all flat. But the edge looks pretty nice.
Man, that's something warped on that motherfucker. That's how much stuff in
The
there.
belt is hitting the fucking thing because we ain't got that washer in it. I can fix it every time. All I gotta do
Turn
is
it
get
off.
the belt off the drum.
Turn it off now.
We got both edges nice and flat. No gaps on the side.
That water stinks.
You're not wrong. It does stink.
Look it. Look it. Get it close. We'll run it through the water.
What if I get close enough we don't need to run through the flame? Now, I don't know that I can.
That's when you had that damn, that weight fix right over there.
So far, the joint looks pretty good. I've only done this part.
Let's see. It's hot.
Oh, did Todd Car get mad and leave? Todd Car. Todd's I don't want, he's not a carpenter, he's a woodworker. He'll give you advice.
That looks good, but
Yeah. He'll give you advice until you stop taking it, then he's fucking done with you.
Well, he might as well just going right up off the fucking bush now.
They probably should, yeah. So my question is now, is where are my holes? Yeah, man, that worked out. That worked. My holes are going to be in the right spot. That tells us one thing though. Putting pressure against a 36 grit belt and it hadn't slung it apart. So I think it got a pretty good bond. Not quite there, but we're getting there. That's pretty damn tough wood though, dude. 76 grit belt, I would think would have just fucking ate right to it.
Now you can take over a third world country and say walnuts in the hot potato. Oh, how about them thumbnails? Hey, you need to get that slow dog back out right there.
That what?
That thing over there.
What thing?
That thing in that box. That slow piece.
Well, I would have been good at this, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Where the hell did I put it?
I mean, I don't know.
Maybe clean off the table.
I clean this off right here. Look. Let me change this down. There you go.
Now get it close to this.
I'm gonna have to do this bigger table.
I've been kicking my shit. Oh yeah, you kicked your shit. Looks pretty damn good so far. Bye-bye, finger. Nah, Josh, I hit it with the meat of my finger. It just barely took a little skin off. I do that all the time. Make me a wooden dome, son. Then maybe I shouldn't read this out loud. Then dunk it in Thompson's water seal. Who is that?
Who's this?
I have no idea.
Get that out of there. That motherfucker's made it on there. I've been hunting that thing for 10 minutes. That motherfucker gonna do it, man.
Hit it like it owes you money.
That's right.
I mean, I've hit a motherfucker that I owed money before, though. That wouldn't be the first.
Where's the backstop?
I don't know. I don't remember having a backstop.
Supposed to have a backstop.
That's gonna be the hard part though, is holding it down flat. That thing is weak. That's weak as Alabama's offensive line was this weekend.
God, they suck fucking ass, dude. And I laughed the whole fucking time, and I was fucking happy as hell. And then LSU went in there.
Roll Tide, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, LSU looked like fucking,
Domination.
yeah. But that Alabama game, did it not remind you of NFL preseason game?
It was horrible.
Like it didn't mean shit. They just
It
didn't
looked
care.
like the first game of high school.
Yeah.
I laughed.
That was the worst Alabama game I've ever watched.
I laughed my ass off the whole time, too. Thinking they some motherfuckers ready to commit suicide over this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's just fucking family members. That's what happens when you hit that 36, G boys.
Look, this bitch is spinning slow. It'll crown right through that walnut.
You think so?
Yep.
You think this is gonna be better? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
You think the lower speed's gonna help?
Yep.
I don't know where the damn power button is.
Have a backstop.
I don't know that it ever had a backstop. I mean, it had a backstop, but once you put it together and laid it down for me, I never saw a backstop.
I had to take it off.
I'm just getting the fat part on the end. I can't hold that down now.
Okay, maybe.
The front wasn't working. That is fine.
Now I can.
Your track has got an angle. Cutting at an angle. Good. Ooh, that might be wrong. Might be too thin. Oh, damn it. Whose idea was this?
Huh?
Whose idea? So you had a little more
No,
pressure on one side.
I mean, you had it damn cocked up anyway. Put it on your knife and finish it.
Well, that's a good point. I can just stand it from here, can I?
Yeah.
Don't
you
really
want
need to
to-
take no more away. I was just hoping to hit that blue just a little bit to clean it up so people can see it, but there's no need for all that.
Spit on it.
Spit on it.
Works for everything else.
Go back to something I'm used to using.
Oh, you about to fuck up bad, man.
I got a lower grip belt. And I never expected to use this one anyway. I'm just learning how to do it. It's just a test run, meathead.
I put the pointer up here in one second. I'm gonna have to clean all this shit out, throw it close down.
I don't know if I got enough material here to trust running it through a planer. It's already. I like my scale thin, but I don't know if I can afford to lose much.
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right, we're gonna run it through a planer, y'all. Just see if it holds up. Like I said, I never expected to have success on the first one.
Do something with that.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. You know, there's something else I could do too. I could always go back and put a blue liner on the back side.
We're gonna keep stacking up equipment until we figure out what works.
Yeah, or we fucking destroy this.
Right here.
And I ain't even made the second one yet, so it's not like it matters.
Do something with that.
I don't know. Man, you put that box there. I didn't know. Do I need keep up with any of
That's just
that?
extra grinder part.
Well, let me get it off the table.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, you can throw it away, really, other than that.
I ain't gonna throw
Silver
none of it
thing.
away. We'll end up wanting something out of it one day.
This motherfucker's heavy. If I put it, don't mind nothing about it.
Is it so heavy you gonna fart?
I might put it a little bit.
Might poot a little bit. Bama version of Beavis and Butthead. You're pretty close.
Yeah.
And we top notch, dude. You ain't never met nobody from Atala, Alabama.
I went high class.
Yeah, we high class compared to Atala, Alabama. So is it gonna swing out the back at 1,000 miles an hour? Is that what's gonna happen?
It might.
Boy, I bet Todd Carr's missing out on this, boy.
Well, you know, look at that smash marker. I'll put that right there.
That was my Sharpie here. Let me go get that.
Broke it.
You broke it? God damn, you did break it. I can't have shit.
Totally broke it.
So we setting up down
This thing's dirty as hell.
Harbor Freight
That's my,
planer.
that's my
Probably fitting to destroy this.
No, it's somebody's top notch. Look.
Oh, look at that big fucking cut in the cable. That's safe.
It's just a dent.
Just a dent.
I mean, I was gonna do stuff fire.
Yeah.
Just don't touch it.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can pull this off anyway. So, you know, we run it. I think I'd be better off.
Saw that metal dust come out of that motherfucker?
I saw something come out of it.
Yeah, that's fucking shit. Gonna put, look,
Yeah, what is that?
fucking metal dust.
I don't know nothing about no metal dust.
Nasty son of a bitch.
I don't know where that shit came from.
Has the compressor been on it all?
It's on right now.
Yeah, let me blow this shit off.
I'd have had 2 pair made by now. I'd have had 2 pair of these made by now. I wouldn't hang around.
I'll go home.
No, you ain't got to go home.
I am home, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. He is home. My bad. I guess I'll go home then. Give me a drink of water while he blows all that metal dust out of the planer. I'll say if this piece goes through the planer and doesn't separate, I'll be happy with it. I don't even care if he cuts it too thin and I can't use it. I just mean if it would stand going through the planer, then I don't have an issue. Of course, I mean, every other segmented scales in the world are done the same way. There's no reason why it shouldn't work.
What the fuck?
Steal your purse.
I loaded 16 tons and I ain't never got that dirty.
Yeah, knife making's fucking dirty, y'all. It makes a fucking mess.
Boy, you ain't kidding.
And look at this, look at the floor right there. That's just all fucking metal dust.
Oh, yeah, it's all over the shit.
Yeah, all back up in here. See all them wads of metal dust out there?
All over the shit.
I know, I saw it in front of the recliner. I guess that's where I walk over the recliner and sit down and it falls off of
fucking
me.
crank that blower up, not use the broom that blows it off yonder.
Oh. Hey, why'd you lay the broom on my grinder the other
Or you'll
night?
start sweeping instead of goddamn using the blower.
I knew that's why he laid it there.
Yeah.
I did use it that night.
I'm gonna put
I couldn't find the dustpan though, so I swept it all right
It's
here
right
and stopped.
there. It's fucking right there.
Oh, my bad.
Where you been walking on it, the handle's crushed right there.
I didn't do that.
Just step on it to
I
miss
didn't
it.
do that.
Yeah, just step over it.
You gonna do this or what?
Stepped on it to go get the blower.
You gonna do this? I'm not gonna give you a breathalyzer before you
Oh,
operate
hell
a
no, I'm
planer.
straight. No, it ain't gonna work. You gonna know how to work this thing. It's
I do not know how to work this thing. It would be cool if I could use this piece though.
You gotta do
Just so I could say I got my first one.
Here's how you work it.
I see that cranks it up and down.
Yeah.
But is there like a measurement or do you lower it down till it touches and back it off a hair or what?
Well, I don't know how Todd Carr does it.
Todd Carr, get back. Oh, he's still here. Shane, get a fine blade for that miter saw. They're pretty cheap ones, but always buy. What'd you say?
The Yabba.
Frood?
You don't have
Fluid-
the Yabba
fluid
blades?
ones?
Frood. That's Yankee shit. We use the Yabba.
Well, Todd's not. Oh, wait a minute.
Where's Todd Carr from?
Yeah, Todd's from Canada.
I used to above Tennessee, yeah.
Yeah, you're above Tennessee. Hey, I'm right about that, right, Todd? You are from Canada, right?
E.
I used to get you confused.
We can't even buy Ford bikes around here, E. There you go. Oh, man, this
I used to get Todd and Josh Worth mixed up, but Josh is the one from Australia. Todd's from Canada. Let's see how this goes. Oh, who's that? Tell that Jimmy Buffett. I couldn't read the rest of it. Kyle's talking shit in text now.
Yeah, he's talking shit about my shirt.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He just wants to be a hand model when he grows up.
Yeah. That shirt got more pussy than fucking Prince.
That's right. I've been shaking bitches off all night. It's cause my wife.
I have a clue. I'm not learning anything. I don't have a clue what. That didn't sound healthy.
It don't take a whole lot.
It did not shoot out the back. It did plane it pretty fucking flat. Let's wet this, see what it looks like, what it's gonna look like when it's done. Yeah, it's got a little pop to it. White line's not showing up very good on camera, but I can see it perfect standing here. But this one's probably too thin at this point. So what I'll have to do.
Me and Matt had this conversation last night. You must be selling your knives to a bunch of sissy hands, some bitches. Because the scales may be a tad thicker.
I just said these are too thin.
So that does sissy.
Any sissies want a sissy ass knife?
Hey,
I like thick handles on a bigger knife.
I like thick handles on anything.
I think it looks pretty damn good
I
though.
got fat fucking hands. Yeah.
There is a little divot right here where me had fucked up. Had the planer set wrong.
I can fix it.
That's all right though.
Give it here.
I think it's, all right, try to fix it. It might not altogether be too thin, but I'm definitely going to have to add another liner to it. But that looking cool, blue liner, white liner, and then wood.
Yeah, just a little blade burn.
Well, you had the depth set wrong.
Fix it.
There's still a little dip there. I don't think we'll ever get that. Now look, this whole front part is cut way deeper than down here.
No,
I don't think it'll ever be.
give it here.
I don't think it'll ever be
I
useful.
mean, this ain't, they don't have precision shit.
I don't have precision shit. Famous word. The most important thing I learned though is that the shit's tough. It not only went through a fucking planer, it got hung up in the planer and still didn't sling it
That's what I was
apart.
telling you. The difference between hard shit and soft shit. Soft shit sands faster than hard shit.
Well, I understand that, and I think that's gonna be damn pretty when it's finished.
Yeah, I think I just blow that to something so I can sell it.
But, no, listen, this is all I gotta do now. Next time, instead of me grinding it at all, we'll put it in there
You put it in
and
this
keep
thing.
going until the wood is level with the
You just put it on
carbon
there.
fiber and stop.
You put it in here lower and raise till the damn roller hits it, then you just, and then you whack it around about that far and whack it again.
Whack it around about that far and whack it again.
Yep.
Did you hear that, Todd Carr?
Yeah, that's precision.
It's
now.
fucking famous words right there. You whack it around about that far, then whack it again.
Dude, I find so much shit on this thing. You know,
But it was a success. I mean,
Yeah, it
I don't
didn't
have
come
any,
apart.
I don't have any gaps. It didn't come apart.
we hung it up.
But
in
you
that
can
bitch.
see right there where it dug in a little. But I probably never should have sanded it to begin with. Just keep running it through the planer until it barely touches the carbon fiber and stop. That's right. We've got the procedure down pat now.
Yeah, the glue holds up good. I would never believe it.
Yeah, I wasn't real confident in it. I mean, I knew everybody I've seen do it. Every video I watched, they all used medium speed CA glue. So there's that.
Glue's from camp.
I'm also positive that when I come back, this bottle will be fucking dried up.
You turn it upside down.
Huh?
Put the lid on it, turn it upside down. Then it just dries the end of it up and you smack that out and crazy.
God damn, I can't even.
One of my glasses. Oh, those are your glasses anyway here.
No, them's your glasses.
No, they're your glasses. I took them off your head a little while ago.
But they belong to you. I've had them for a month.
So, I got more.
Later, I'll see you, Neil. You know, Jim, that might be a good idea too. Maybe I should just plane the wood a lot closer before I ever glue it on. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Well, that's kind of what I said. You're sanding and planing.
Yeah, it was a good.
3 different textures right there.
Yeah.
And I don't give a shit who you are.
Don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah, Todd Car. It works out. You sand something harder with the same grit sandpaper on softer shit, it cuts it faster.
I understand that. I understand that.
Whacking
But I think Jim had a good point. If we plane the wood down to the same thickness as the carbon fiber to begin with, then maybe all it'll take is just one real light pass.
But it works better with a thicker piece. So when you get a piece of wood, just whack the whole thing down right through here and then work back. And GW's easy.
Why are you bringing GW back up? Precise stuff, LOL. I actually fixed a drawer of my mom's buffet lunch today from the 1800s. That's well-made stuff from back then. Yeah, well, this shit's from 2024.
We use 1800 shit for firewood.
Yeah. Me, he thinks dovetails are bird butts.
Yeah.
Maybe I can do a dovetail.
I've shot a couple doves in the tail.
Yeah. That, you know, we ain't spent our whole lives building shit to be pretty.
No, we built shit to beat the shit out of it.
Exactly. We did tear Meathead's fucking storage building down with a bowling ball, though.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a good day.
I need to buy another one.
That was the day we found out where Jesus lives.
Hopes Bluff.
Yeah. Y'all were looking for Jesus. He in Hopes Bluff, Alabama.
Hell yeah.
And damn if that didn't become true. I lost the love of my life because she found Jesus in Hopes Bluff.
Told you. There's somebody's on the side of the road.
He's just out there with a sign or something.
Out there petting opossums.
I done BB killed an opossum the other night. Blew through the chain link fence. Hit it. This is professionally installed with a fucking high tension cable at the bottom. She hit it so hard, the fucking little metal ties that.
A bulldog?
Yeah.
They're stupid.
Blew right through it and hit that possum. And it was instantly dead. But this is what's funny. 3 days later, I go out there, it ain't nothing laying there but a pelt. Like you can't see no bones. I don't know what the fuck. Something ate that possum from the inside out.
Probably stupid dog.
No, it wasn't a dog. I got her, brought her back in.
They're probably a bug.
And she ain't tried to get out since. She just saw an animal that had to die.
I don't
You remember pictures used to do that shit? She'd chew through the chain link fence though.
I see you through the chain link fence trying to get me in the backyard one time.
Oh, did she?
Hell yeah. I was hunting that
I
way.
will admit that dog was a liability.
That's so much made me nervous.
She was a liability, dude.
We was hunting that weed plant. Remember that weed plant we found out in the backyard?
Yeah.
We was back there walking around. She was trying to eat me the fuck up. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever had that made me nervous, dude. I loved her to death, but I didn't trust her for shit.
I ain't never seen a dog love acid like that. Damn, that dog loved that motherfucker.
Yes, she did. Yep. She absolutely
Did you
did.
see Zoe's TikTok she sent to me the other day?
Uh-uh.
And I still got her feelings over it.
You got her fittings over?
Hell yeah.
What'd she do?
I just pull her on the side of the road. Oh my God.
Brand new phone. Almost dumped it.
You done wrecked the selfie stand and everything.
Yeah. My selfie stand's all fucked up now. What'd she do to hurt your feelings? Don't forget you on the internet. This shit's forever. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to talk about it.
I'm just gonna show you. You just can't talk about it.
All right.
Huh?
That worked.
I'm gonna say glasses. I can't find it. I can't see my phone. But you're gonna be like, wow. Kind of like one of your kids. Kind of like one of your kids' things. That's the reason I come over here. I'm having a problem processing that. I know you know how to fuck up some shit. But I just wanted to see. That ain't no bedtime, baby.
I think.
Gosh, she's got some big old titties.
Who got big old titties?
Let's check on this thing right here.
Everybody on TikTok's got big old titties.
Ain't
That's why I don't watch it.
Ain't big as wives.
No, they ain't bigger than your wife's. No doubt about that. She ain't got to worry about you finding nobody with bigger titties than her. Not a fucking chance. So like this piece right here that I cut off, this has got that,
Jeff done turned into a tree hugging hippie some bitch, ain't
this has got that aluminum honeycomb in it. I can cut that down, make inserts out of it. Jeff who?
he? Sad.
Oh,
He done got skinny and then got fragrant.
yeah, he got skinny, turned into a sissy.
Hell yeah. Democrat. He probably don't look.
He's the laziest Republican I ever met too.
Oh, he's lazy, yeah. Here. You got.
Oh, damn it, meathead.
You gotta swipe it.
Oh, there more?
Yeah, there's more.
Swipe up or down or left?
Left or right.
God damn it.
Look at the next one.
That's gonna cost you.
Yeah, it done did.
That's
I
awesome,
mean,
dude.
I had to pull over on the side of the road. I was like, shit.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. That's the fucking gangster.
That's what?
She's a gangster.
Yeah. She's either super sweet or super fucking manipulative.
She's Allison.
Yeah.
And I
It's
think,
crazy how different she is nowadays, dude.
well, I think that's why I'm so hung up on her.
How completely different human being now. Cleaning this super glue I got on this knife off. It's like an unprofessional motherfucker I am. I didn't clean up my workspace.
No.
So I got super glue on a perfectly good knife. No, I ain't kidding. See that there? That's super glue on it. Productivity was out the window at this point. That's all right though. Huh? You turn it off. You just click it in. Yeah, I turned it on the way over here. I'm sorry. But I will say this, guys. Come down to being productive, making knives. Spending time with meathead. I'm probably going to pick spending time with meathead every time. It cleaned up quite nicely. No more super glue. I hadn't even hit it on Scott's bright belt yet, so it's all good. Let me get this off the table so I don't fuck it up again. I don't think he can turn the interior light off. I think he's too drunk. Let me go see if I can help him. That makes me feel pretty good though. I don't think that scale's usable. I ground it too thin, but I know how to do it the right way now, thanks to all you guys' advice. Did you get it?
I've mashed everything in this son bitch and it won't go off.
God, I hope not. It's a fucking Subaru. I ain't gonna know how to fix all that. It was that passenger side one. I had it on the way over here because I was filming myself because I got here and didn't have a key.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I told you that fucking U-turn gonna get your ass. Huh? The key's at the house.
I know, I went and got it. How you think I got in? Lights off, y'all. Ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. I just forgot where you told me you hit. I thought you hit it here somewhere. What are you doing? Getting a beer? You need a beer. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it there. Hang out with Meathead for a little bit. I think he was wanting to hang out before I go to the hospital anyway. I'm going to spend a little time with him. And now, at least I know that this process does make a durable product. And now I know how to not to fuck up the next one. And that's all that matters. Did you learn something? We absolutely learned something. We learned we're going to start planing the wood down to the same thickness as this before we ever put them together. So I love you guys. Appreciate y'all. See you later.